So what do the island of Java and Kim Kardashian have in common? They both changed hands numerous times, rapidly, the first time being very short-lived before landing where they are today. As I failed to mention in my last clip in Borobudur, after that Buddhist temple, so it was Buddhism that reigned in this part of Java. After that was built, it was abandoned less than a century later. Again, very short-lived. Now, I'm at another archaeological site about an hour away from Borobudur and about 20 minutes away from Yogyakarta, called the Prambanan Temple. Now, this is what it looks like. So the next people after the Buddhists were the Hindus. Now, most people don't know that Hinduism is not limited just to India. It's also in Nepal, Malaysia, and of course, parts of Indonesia. And also a few countries in South America, by the way. I'll bet you didn't know that. But this is the next chapter in Javanese history. The Prambanan Temple, which was built around 1000 AD, around that ballpark, give or take about 100 years. Now, before I take you in there, I want to show you what the majority of it looks like. So, yeah, it looks like it's not in the best shape, is it? Well, that's because in 2006, a 5.9 Richter scale earthquake struck the area, and these temples right here survived, but all of those were demolished. It's been said that there are about 244 temples on this ground. And of course, we have a dozen that are still very much intact, although there had to be a lot of remodeling and refurbishing done after the earthquake. And they are open for us today. Maybe it's best that I didn't come here, 8 to 10 years ago when I first wanted to. But to start things off, all of these temples are actually named after Hindu gods and goddesses. So that one right there, which I'm going to take you into at the end of this clip, is called the Temple of Shiva, whereas that one is the Temple of Brahman. I can't read that one. Sorry, random Hindu goddess that I left out. This is not the Temple of Nandi. That one right there is the Temple of Garuda. And then we have the Temple of Vishnu. And then back to this one. This is the biggest one, the Temple of Shiva. Now, again, just amazing, amazing artwork. And to think that somebody did all of this 1,000 years ago. So I'm going to take you up inside. All right, let's see how much light I can get in here. Okay, this is actually pretty decent. So this that you see right here is the Durga. What you see at the bottom is she's actually killing what is believed to be a demon buffalo. And now it's very important that you remember that that's a buffalo and not a bull, because remember, in Hinduism, cattle are considered sacred. Now, another legend is that she, right here, was actually turned into stone for refusing to get married. Now, had that been me, I would have been turned into stone ages ago. Now, as we're waiting to get into the front door, which there probably will be a line, I'll go over where Java is today. Actually, this is not bad. So nowadays, Java is mainly run, and actually most of Indonesia is predominantly Muslim. You may have noticed in a lot of these clips there were a lot of women wearing the hijab. That's what it's called, by the way. It's not a burqa, it's not a veil, it's a hijab. You could also call it a habaya. But now it is the 4th largest country on earth after China, India, and the US in terms of population. And it is 92% Muslim with some pockets of other religions. Now, and there we have it. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have a light, because otherwise I would show you a lot of the carvings that are actually on these walls. Oh, here we go. I might be able to show you one right here. Here we go. Check out that detail right there. This is the only temple that actually has the walls carved like that. So, there you have it, Prambanan Temple. So, up next, keeping my fingers crossed that we're going to be able to hike Mount Merapi for sunrise, and if we are successful in that, you are not going to want to miss it. So, thank you for watching.